Forgive me, Lord, for I have sinned. This is where you need to send the priest in. Hello, my name is Sharon. Welcome back to my channel. And I'm about to show you a mini shopping haul. Now, just for the little intro, I'm 62 years old and my circumstances changed a couple of years ago. I moved into this rented property, and as the title says, I'm living on a low income. I work, I have all the bills to pay like everybody else, rent, council tax, energy, etc, etc. So I'm on a low income, a tight budget, and I don't have that much money left over for food or disposable income to live on for the month. And this is at the point where I ask you to remember the old Tesco adverts where you'd see a woman in, say, a new trouser suit, handbag and shoes, and they'd say, she only went in for bagels. Well, I only went in for bagels. And here's what I got. I have to say, I have never, in the 2 years that I have lived in this area and gone to Sainsbury's for my shopping, never have I ever got reduced bread, because they must do it much later in the evenings than when I go in for my usual yellow sticker bargains. So yeah, I only went in for bagels and I spent £15. Oh my days, how naughty am I? So I bought some, I never buy these, but because I bought all of that bread, I'm going to slice it all up and get it ready for freezing. Let's hope we can fit it in. That's the plan, Stan. So 65p for the French sticks. Oh, I couldn't resist organic bread. Do you know what? I'm going to put a bread maker on my Christmas list this year and start making my own. So, yeah, I'm very excited to eat that. Then a cob loaf for 57p. And a couple of Danish pastries for 92. Oh, look at that. I've had this before. Only reduced. £2.49 from £5. I mean, who would pay a fiver for that? Not me. 2 packets of biscuits, jammy dodgers, nectar price 55p, custard creams as per usual 34. And then I had a craving for this seafood cocktail sandwich filler on some lovely fresh bread. So that's a naughty purchase because that's not particularly cheap. Picked up some hummus. I love hummus and pita breads. I picked that up, and then when I went down the bread aisle, we got some reduced pita breads. So happy about that. I should have checked the price with the normal ones, but these soft pitas are really lovely, these Warburton ones. But I bet the normal ones are about that price actually. Bagels, which are always price matched to Aldi at 79. Some more hot cross buns and a loaf of bread. And I spent £15.35. So we have left to live on for the rest of the month. Luckily, I've got loads of actual dinners. We've got £55.32 left. I'm not even a week in. Oh my days. Right, let's cut all this bread up. Well, this is giving me backache. And I thought I could have got those sliced in the shop, couldn't I? I see people getting bread sliced. I never thought about it. Well, one of the French sticks has completely, fitted into one of those freezer bags. Did I get large? No, 20 medium. I'm going to get addicted to those freezer bags, aren't I? I can feel it already. Guys, the bread is all bagged up, ready for the freezer. So the first French stick, which was like the tiger bread one, I've cut into individual pieces because sometimes you just want a couple of discs with dinner. Then that's the organic loaf. A couple of slices in the top there. That's all fitted in one. These bags are quite big. I've never bought these in my life, even when I had money. Very excited. One French stick I just cut into 3 because sometimes I like to have it a little bit warm in the oven. So that would be more if I was having it like bacon roll or sausage roll, something like that. And then the cob, I just put in 2 separate bags there. Got a few slices in that one, and then some slices in that one. Oh, crumbs. Made a lot of mess. I won't use my plastic chopping boards anymore. All this talk about us consuming plastic inside of our bodies. Vile, the thought of it. So this is the only thing I've got. I don't think it's even a chopping board, but that's what I tend to use all the time now. I would love a wooden one, but boy, are they expensive. A little bit spinny. Oh, and guess what? So you heard me talk about the Dubai chocolate in, I'd gone to Home Bargains to look for it, hadn't I? And then I thought, oh, I'm going to look around Sainsbury's, see what they've got. So they did have chocolate that's got pistachio filling, sold out. I can't remember the brand. It begins with R. I never buy their chocolate. It's a completely square, like most bars of chocolate are rectangle, aren't they? But it's completely square. And I was pulling all the other flavours out just to see if one had gone down the back. It's definitely gone viral. God, everyone must be on Instagram. So annoying. I will get my hands on some. I've got to try it. Lynch do it. It's available on their website. It's £10 a bar. Looked for it earlier. Yeah, so it's not good, is it? It's expensive. It's spenny. Good morning, guys. I am today making a shepherd's pie with the very small pack of mince that I got reduced in Sainsbury's on Saturday. So it's a really small pack of lamb mince. So I feel like I can't overly bulk it out, which is just as well because I couldn't find lentils in the supermarket. Crazy. I'll look again next time I go. My plan was to start using lentils to bulk out meals, but I couldn't find them. And because it is such a small pack, I don't feel like I can add a great deal. So I've got some carrots left from yesterday's dinner, which I'm just going to chop up smaller. I have got a beef stock cube. I'm going to add some brown sauce, a little bit of garlic. I found a bag that I didn't know I had with some peas left in it. 1 onion. I was going to grate a carrot as well, but I don't think I'm going to. And I've got some gammon left from yesterday. So I've set aside some for a sandwich for lunch. And I've still got some left. So I think I'm going to chop that up and bulk it out. Should give quite a nice sort of smoky flavour to it, I feel. So yeah, I haven't had shepherd's pie for ages. Oh, I will be making up some gravy. I haven't got the gravy granules out yet. But yeah, so we're just going to start browning that off in the pan. And I know we all kind of do this differently, really, don't we? And the reason I do the meat first is so I can drain the fat off. I think that was 20% fat. Lamb is quite fatty, so you can already see there's some coming out of that. So we're going to get that browned off, and then I'll come back to you when we start adding stuff. Right, guys, so I have browned off the mince and I have drained the fat out. Just used the bowl that I had the carrots in. So I've drained that off. The light's not great, is it, today? I don't think I've ever cooked such a small amount of mince in my entire life. There's more carrot here than carrot and onion than there is meat. But we're going to start adding stuff into the mix. That's going to be quite veg heavy, I reckon. I mean, that's no bad thing, of course, but it's just hard cooking in that really small quantity of mince there. We'll stir that through. Chopped up the carrots. They are, of course, already cooked. I'll pop those in. And then we shall pop the peas in. There wasn't that many there, which is just as as well. Give that all a stir through. Yeah, it's definitely more peas and carrots and onion than there is meat. But we'll see how that goes. So now I'm going to add a little bit of lazy garlic. Not too much, because obviously there's not a massive amount of mixture there. 1/4 of a teaspoon. You see that? The light's not great. Pop that in. And then I'm going to cut up the gammon that I've kept back. Oh, bad idea. Got greasy hands. I think I'll cue that up and come back to you. God, my hair looks a state there, doesn't it? So guys, I don't think I'm going to use all of that gammon. I think I'm just going to use a handful of it, because there's such a small amount of mince there. I feel like it'll end up being more of a gammon pie than a shepherd's pie. But of course that's helping to bulk it out. So we've got quite a good amount of mixture there now. So next thing to add, I'm going to pop in a beef stock cube. If I can get it open. They don't crumble very well, do they? Look at how, look like the old days. I swear to God, OXO cubes used to break up nicely. But not so much stock cubes these days. I need to wipe my hands. Excuse me a second. And then I'm going to add some brown sauce. Probably 2 dessert spoons. 1, 2. If I had Worcester sauce, I would usually add some of that into a cottage pie or a shepherd's pie, but I don't have any. And then I've made up a very small amount of quite thick gravy. I might need more than that actually, but I don't like my shepherd's pie or cottage pie too sloppy with gravy. So we shall see. No, I do think I'm going to need a little bit more. Yeah, I think I will need a little bit more. Smells nice now. I'll make up a little bit more, and then I'll show you the consistency and what I've got there. So I've made up a little bit more gravy with the gravy granules. So just another dessert spoon with a small amount of water. I'm going to pop that in now. That should be about right now. Give that a stir. Yeah, that looks about right to me. And then what I'll do now is I'll bring that up to boil so it's bubbling away nicely, and then simmer that for about half an hour before I put it into a dish for tonight's dinner, and to see if I can get any more out of it. I'm just going to lift you up. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Just wanted to show you the kind of amount we are looking at here. There isn't a great deal for that small pack of mince, which was $1.99. But I mean, there's a couple of dinners there. 2 decent portions, 3 possibly. We'll see. Once it's cooked up and we dish it up, we'll see. Oh, it's working. So I've got the potatoes boiling away. I've dished that up. Big problem I have is dishes and sizes of dishes in this house, because I could do with sort of 1 portion size dishes, which I haven't got. I've used a foil one, but I've only got a couple of those left. So I've used my smallest glass one. That would definitely feed 2 people, that size dish. And then there's enough for a small individual one there as well. So the potatoes are on the boil, we get those mashed up, popped on top, and then a bit of grated cheese. Guys, I've tasted this, it's absolutely delicious. I don't know whether that gammon has taken that mixture to the next level. And I did end up using that last small slice. I did pop that in, and it is so nice. No salt required because of the gammon, and I don't think it even needs black pepper. Splendid.